Today we're going to tell you about the 60s, a time when things were changing all around. Boys' hair grew longer, girls' skirts grew a lot shorter, and all the music happened underground.
Black and white TV stood in the corner. Father watched and sadly shook his head. Mother knitted quietly on the sofa. I can't believe my ears, was all she said.
Four-power rock band and guitarist was suddenly the order of the day. Corrie Street became the nation's favourite. My TARDIS Doctor Who was heard to say.
Moon landings, hot transplants, newborn princes are all important events, you will agree. But bigger tours, British lads and lasses, was Bobby Moore in the World Cup victory.
The Queen surveyed her people with great pleasure. The Beatles sang for the Royal Variety. The whole world booked tickets to visit London to see red buses, Unions Jacks and Twiggy.
Today we told you about the 60s, a time when things were changing all around. Cool, groovy and hip, the kids were saying, and the Beatles gave the world a brand new sound.
The Beatles is our topic this term. As part of the Communions project, we are focusing on the music field of knowledge. We have been learning about the Beatles and their music.
The statue that we are looking at is in Liverpool, the home of the Beatles. In fact, the place where all the Beatles were born.
The statue at the Carven Walks shopping centre, when you walk into the centre, you can see a full-size sculpture of the band given pride of place.
The statue was sculptured by John Doubleday, a British sculptor who lives in Essex, and has created some other statues including Isambard, Kingdom Brunel and Charlie Chaplin, both in London.
John Doubleday created a statue out of bronze in 1984, and of course it represents the infamous band called the Beatles.
We contacted John and asked him questions about what it was like to make the statue. He answered our questions and sent us some photos of him making it. He made the statue out of plaster and then it was casted in bronze. Here is a photo of him making part of it.
The Beatles' influence on our culture is immense. In music alone, when the Beatles began, there was a big shift in focus. Where before the United States dominated everything with rock and roll, there was now a focus on bands and singer-songwriters from the United Kingdom.
The Beatles' influence all over fashion was also huge in many imitating the hair, suits and styles.